playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. It's Martin. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play. Good coverage that time. Play of the drive to come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Throws it to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity now sets up third down here in the red zone.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Hoover. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
Penn State 14, TCU 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. TCU offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Now it's second down here. They're going to run it. Breaks an open space. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Hoover. The pocket breaking down. He gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
With the catch, it's Peoples. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Makes the grab. It's Payne. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. We knew that tackling was going to be a huge factor today, Kirk. They don't bring him down, and the result is a big gain.
Yeah, where's the form tackling? I know it's a lost art in today's game. Sometimes these guys just come in with their shoulders and just try to bring you down with power and speed, but they've got to do a much better job if they have any chance of slowing this back down or trying to use their arms to pull him down.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He's looking deep again. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarter... puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. There's the snap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
That keeps the score. Penn State 27, TCU 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Stop right there at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Back-to-back deep shots. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown. Horn Frogs as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. He makes the recovery, but a little over-eager. May have touched it before it went 10 yards. Penalty flag is down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
That keeps the score. Penn State 33, TCU 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. On a pass rush gets home. The Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but but now it brings up fourth.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quick throw caught over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got him looking for the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build? Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out.
A deep shot right down the middle. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying for a 4th down completion. There's contact on the throw. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. and he stops short. The two-point try fails, and that is how the first half comes to an end.
Penn State 47, TCU 7.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Makes the catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, TCU. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
He's looking to throw. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the TCU offense takes the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's hit as he throws it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Horned Frogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's not going to get there. The 2-point drive fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
TCU 20.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Leaning on the run game here. They test the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Breaks free. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him whirl through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
He will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
26-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And look at them down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. This one falls incomplete as time expires.